I have been just obsessed with Wander Beauty. Is that just me, or do other people agree with me? I don't know. I'm feeling sassy today, guys. I'm gonna keep using it until it's gone, and then I'm gonna cry because I don't have it anymore. If you haven't tried ColourPop already, do it. Call me crazy, but I think I look worse when I put concealer on. Use your friggin' stuff, Amanda. Friggin' candy.
It's the first product I ever hit pan on.
I was like really concerned.
I have combo skin. It's oily, it's dry, it's everything all in one.
I am in love with Pixie Tonic. It does crease on me, but let's face it, so does everything else. It's just this part right here that drives me bananas. What's up, beauties, and welcome to today's video. My name is Manders. We do a lot of unboxings here. We talk about makeup, skincare, and I almost always drop something. If it's your first time, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I am super excited. We are doing the update for this week's Shop My Stash. So if you're new here, this is something I've been trying for 2020, is using my stuff. I have so much stuff. I need to use it. So what I do is at the end of the week, after I do this video, I will go through my collection and I will pick all the stuff that I'm gonna use through the week, and then I'll just use it, I'll film with it, I'll do all my other stuff. At the end of the week, I do this video and I let you know how everything went. So if you like Shop My Stash type videos, if you're looking for maybe some tips and tricks on how to hold yourself accountable, stick around. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna sit down and show you the different products that I use this week. I have been tracking everything, so let's just dive right into it. Okay, the first thing I had on my list for this week was this single highlight that I have from Ciate London. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm saying that right. I received this in an Ipsy and I never use it. I never reach for it, but this week I used it a total of 4 times. So that's super impressive for me. I do wear makeup every day. If you're new here and you didn't know that, I usually do a full face. So I do enjoy this highlight. It's very pretty. So that's it right there. We'll just give you a quick little swatch. It's just very subtle. It works well for me. I really do enjoy this. So pretty happy I put that one in for this week. And I have to say, I can't wait until I use it the next time. Next up, I do have a contour palette. So this is my Smashbox. This is the Cali Contour Shape, Bronze, and Glow. I have had this in my collection for a little while now, and I just don't reach for it. Like, to be honest, I just don't. So this week, I used this 5 times. So I didn't use this shade. I did use this highlight once. I used this as a bronzer slash contour for the most part. I did use the blush once. However, it's a little dark for me. I can make it work, so I did. And I use the powder every day. So it's just a nice pressed powder. It worked well for me. No real complaints. So, and that is part of what this year is going to be for me. You're gonna start seeing repeat things. I'm gonna let you know how things are going and sort of what's working and what's not. So this was working really well for me. I'm super excited I got to use this because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever used this more than like twice, which is horrible because I did pay quite a bit of money for it. I do like this one because it has a mirror. That just makes my day, because if you know me, you know that I'm always in search of a mirror. So if there's a mirror in there, gets a thumbs up from me. These were just a pair of eyelashes that I just want to mention because I got them from the Dollar Tree. I've never even heard of this brand. I think it's Ioni, or Tone, I don't know what it is. Yeah, Ioni Cosmetics. They're cruelty-free, they're vegan, they're the Wispy Doll Dramatics. I wore these for my look that I filmed last week, and they're really nice, and they're only $1. So I wanted to throw those in. I did toss them back in the box because I don't wear if you guys ever see me put on false eyelashes, cool story of the day, I take them off as soon as I'm done filming. Like, as soon as every picture I want to take is done and I'm done filming for the day, those bad boys are coming off because I do not like wearing false lashes. But I do understand for photographs and for filming, they really do kind of make your eye looks, they make them pop a little bit more. So I thought I'd toss that in there. I only used these once, but I picked up a couple different pairs and I'm pretty excited to try the other ones. I did use my Touch in Sol No Pore Blend Primer. I used this 3 times. It's getting near the nitty gritty. I'm not even tracking it anymore because I know I love it. So I did use this 3 times this week. I picked up a different primer at the drugstore, so I did use that one, but I love this stuff. A little bit though, because it can cause breakouts. So I like to just put it in here because I have very like textured skin, and I'm working really, really hard with some new skincare routines. If you have a product and you have skin like mine that's kind of like rough under here, and there's something that works for you, please leave me a comment down below because I am on the search, like the hunt for the perfect skincare for me right now. It's just this part right here that drives me bananas. So, now this isn't this is part of my skincare routine. This is the Pixi Glow Tonic. Oh, I am in love with Pixi tonics.
The Rose Tonic is my absolute favorite. And
this one is a second favorite. I only just started using these the beginning of the month, and they're the only thing I've been using as a toner. And I really do have to say my skin looks better. Now I do have the occasional breakouts down here, which is fine. I can deal with it. My face is not perfect. I do have some weird crap going on here, but I really do enjoy this. So this is 5% glycolic acid. Use AM and PM as needed, and apply with cotton pad. And if you saw my latest haul video, you know that I have an abundance of cotton pads in my house. So I really do like this, and I hope to pick up a full size very, very soon. But I want to use what I have in my collection first, so I'm going to use those ones up. This is going to be an empties video soon because I've been using it so much that it's like we're getting there. Bronzer for the week. So I did use this when I wasn't using my Smashbox. This is my New York Color Smooth Skin bronzer in the shade Sunny. I really, really like this. This was the first bronzer I think I ever really had. It's just a really nice matte bronzer. And honestly, it just gives you a nice, subtle, sun-kissed look to your skin. Just a little bit of bronzing action. It works really well for me. It's the first product I ever hit pan on, so I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna keep diving into it and gonna keep using what I have. All right, so for foundation this week, I did switch it up. I did go with Maybelline. This is the Fit Me. This is the Hydrate and Smooth. I didn't realize it was the Hydrate one. So I do have pretty oily skin. I have combo skin. It's oily, it's dry, it's everything all in one. But this, like, so you can see right now, because I'm not wearing any powder, my skin is oily. Like, I'm shiny. I put this on the first time and I was like really concerned. I've never had to blot my face so many times. So I learned my lesson. A little bit goes a long way, and this does sit a little bit better on my skin if I use a brush. So for this one, I probably won't use a sponge. Now the Matte Plus Poreless has always been my favorite, and I've never had that issue. So that was my mistake. I'm gonna use this. I'm not gonna go buy the other one, so I can make it work for me. Maybelline just makes really good foundations in my opinion, and they're very affordable. This was $6.99 on sale.
And that makes me really freaking happy.
I used this 3 times this week. I will tell you the other foundation I used, but I was pretty impressed with myself. I forgot to tell you how many times I used this. I used this twice, so I only used this one twice. All right. For my eye cream this week, this was the Belif Eye Balm. I used it up. It's going into an empties. Finished it this morning. Super excited. So this is their moisturizing eye balm. I received this in an Ipsy. It's just a nice little trial size. I do enjoy this, but it's not my favorite eye cream. I do have another one that I'm gonna start using of these, as well as a different brand. So let me know, have you tried this? Do you like it? What are your thoughts? For my moisturizer this week, I did go in with my Glam Glow. This is the Water Burst Moisturizer. This is the 72-hour moisturizer. It's very nice. It smells delightful.
Friggin' candy.
It's getting there. I'm almost out, so I'm gonna finish using this before I move on to something else. That is one thing with my skincare. I do have to stick to the same moisturizer. If I go between 2 or 3 moisturizers in a week, that is when my face hates me the most. So no real issues with this. I picked this up at Winners over the holiday and I really do enjoy it. I don't know if I'd buy another one. This was $15 and that was half price. So it is very expensive. I have other ones that work that are a lot more affordable, but they don't necessarily smell as pretty. My lip gloss of the week was my Ofra. This is the Madison Miller lip gloss. I do like this. I'm actually gonna toss them on right now. It's very nice. It's got glitter in it. I've been wearing gloss a lot more lately than lipstick, so I only used this one once though, so I will definitely be reaching for it a little bit more, but this week just wasn't the week for me to use this all the time. All right. Mascara. This is my Thrive Cosmetics. I absolutely love this mascara. It just gives so much length, and you can build that length. It will just keep on going. I used this 4 times this week, so that made me really happy. I do really like this.
I'm gonna keep using it until it's gone, and then I'm gonna cry because I don't have it anymore.
Also used my Essence Volume Hero Mascara. I like this one, has a very similar brush, and it reminds me of that one a little bit, except it doesn't like build the length as long. But I do enjoy this one, so I'm totally gonna keep using it. It's a pretty good mascara. It's in the shade Pitch Black, and I have no complaints. I like them. I'm actually really happy that I sit down and do this sort of video. Let me know, do you like this type of video, or do you want me to stick with just like doing eyeshadow looks? Or maybe like, I don't know. I feel that if I go back and look at my videos from like, it's been almost a year. If I go back and look at my videos, this channel has just gone in a completely different direction. I did use this bad boy 4 times. I really like this. There's a lot in here too. I just like to throw this on before my moisturizer, and it really does. It kind of helps with like the weird textury thing I got going on here, but it is not fully fixing it. So I will keep using this. It's a great product. I received it in a BoxyCharm, and I am very interested in Touch in Sol products. So I do kind of want to try some more from them, but I can't do that until I buy more, until I use what I have. Now, I did say I used a different foundation, and that is because the only reason I switched is because I received this in the mail because I ordered it. It's Juvia's Place. This is in the shade Nicaragua. So it's the foundation stick. That's it right there. It is a little light on me, so I do have to, like, it's a lighter shade, so I'm going to pick up a darker shade. However, for my no makeup days, which I actually had a few of this week, I used this twice. And I just put a little bit here, 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 and here, and I just buffed it into my skin just to kind of cancel out the red. And it did work very well. However, it was kind of drying on me, so I do have to make sure that I use a really hydrating and moisturizer ahead of the time. I should probably use a mask before I use this, so that is something that I need to keep in mind. I really did enjoy it, though. It's very smooth. It's very easy to blend out. I did on the back of my hand there. You can't really see it. But I am really interested to get a different shade that's maybe not so light on me and see how that holds up. So for Juvia's Place. Also, I got a concealer from them, and I have to say, I freaking love this stuff. This is in the shade 22. It's the only concealer I used all week. I don't usually wear a lot of concealer, but I did want to give this one a try. I can see that I will probably use it more for an eyeshadow base because I don't know.
Call me crazy, but I think I look worse when I put concealer on.
Like, I feel that it just overemphasizes the ridiculousness that is my under eyes. Is it just me? Or does it actually look that terrible? So I do like this though. It's very creamy, very easy to blend out. It doesn't dry down too fast. It does crease on me, but let's face it, so does everything else. I have wrinkles. I don't know how to, like, I'm not that good. I wish I was that good. No, I don't care. You know why? Because this is more my therapy. I love doing my makeup. I love being on YouTube. I love all this stuff, but I just have to realize that sometimes concealers just don't like me. And that one did crease a lot. But like right now you can see like my eyes are really dry. For a blush, we're going in with my Tarte blush this week. This is the shade Party. Used it 4 times. I really like this blush. Had it for a while, and I'm starting to get close. That's it right there. So I'm really excited to hit pan on this because I've been working at it for what feels like my whole life. Does anybody else have a product like that you feel you have just been using forever and it's just never getting lower? This is that product for me. Like 100%. This thing just never seems to get lower. It's starting to now though, and I'm like, yay, I'm gonna finally do it. But knowing my luck, I'll still be using this in a year and it still won't have hit pan. It's just a really good product though. That's a good thing. This is the other blush I use. So this is by Santi. This came from Shop Miss A. I only used this one once. It's a little bit darker. I don't love it as much, but I do enjoy it, and I use it because I bought it. Even though it was only $1, it's still something I paid my hard-earned money for, so that's my determination this year. Use your friggin' stuff, Amanda. That's what I'm doing. So this week I picked 3 eyeshadow palettes. However, I cheated, and I'm gonna tell you why. So the first one I picked was my Main Squeeze palette by ColourPop. I love this one. Out of the Vault collection I got, which was the red, the orange, the purple, the blue, the green, and the yellow, this one's my favorite. I just love red eyeshadow, so personally, this is the one I use the most. So I really do enjoy it. I'm really glad I grabbed it. The shade Baywatch is my favorite. I'm going to show you that right here. Oh, look, you can see me. So it's just really pretty. Very, very creamy. If you haven't tried ColourPop already, do it. Try it. If you want something affordable and that is not going to break the bank, try some ColourPop. With that being said, I'm going to tell you the other palettes I used this week that also don't break the bank. And I'm still like in shock over this too. So part of my Juvia's Place haul. Now this was one of those things that I would never have normally bought, but they had a 40% sale, 40% off sale, and I got free shipping. And I'm not sure if I was supposed to get free shipping because I live in Canada. And I saw a lot of people complaining that they took away the international shipping for free. But I got these 2 eyeshadow palettes. Did anyone else realize that these are actually ginormous? So this is the, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say it wrong. Got that one, and then I also got this one. So because I picked 3 eyeshadow palettes already this week and then these ones came, I was just too tempted because of this. Look at how big they are. Like, look at the pan sizes, okay? Compared to my ColourPop, I'm gonna show you. Look at the size difference. Is that not like ridiculous? Sorry, there's all of the back stuff in the back. Like the biggest eyeshadow pans I think I've ever seen. They're almost the same size as my blush. Like, look at that. Why did I not realize how big they were? So I've got to say, for what I paid for these, hands down, really good bang for your buck. However, they did stain my eyelids. But I like them. They're pretty. I used these 2 shades yesterday and I had like the prettiest look. I will post a picture at the end of any of the looks I used creating any of these eyeshadows. Really, really liked it though. And then this one, same thing. I used this shade right here and this one the other day and a little bit of this one. I am gonna dive in and do some actual looks with these palettes, so get ready for those. But I was pretty excited. So I did cheat by using these 2. However, I'm gonna tell you why I did that. Because the other 2 palettes I picked, I was so disappointed with myself why I did this. Sorry, ColourPop. But this Misunderstood palette is just not my jam. No, there's just really, this is not a complete palette to me. This, I'll tell you why. There's only these 2 neutral shades right here, which is fine. I can live with that. But then there's all these colors and I'm like, it doesn't really quite fit for me. It just didn't work for me. Now, these are great eyeshadows. I'll use them. It's just not one of those palettes that I want to put in my collection for the week and be like, I'm only going to use this one. This is like one of those palettes where
If I need a purple like this, I'm gonna bust this bad boy out.
when I need a really nice like green, like a forest shimmer, I'm going to pop that on my eyes. You see? But to just sit down and film my makeup every day for work or just like my everyday go-to, this one's not my favorite. So that's kind of why I cheated with those ones. That's okay. This isn't going to leave my collection. I'm still going to use it. I do enjoy it, but it's just, there's something about it that makes me realize how much I didn't need it. And it's funny because out of all the Disney palettes that ColourPop has released, this is the one I wanted the most. And I have to say, it's my least favorite so far. But with that being said, I have like 12 eyeshadow palettes from ColourPop. So they're, speaking of, do you guys want me to rate my ColourPop palettes? Because I've seen other people do things like that. And do you want to see like all of my palettes from the same brand? Or is that stupid? Just tell me if it's stupid. So I did use this. I used this palette twice this week. So it wasn't as much as I had hoped for. Next eyeshadow palette was a Deckard Scarlet eyeshadow palette. So it's this one. It's the full palette. I've had this in my collection for a while. I don't mind it, but I don't love it. Like, I like to set my eyeshadow with this eyeshadow in particular, so I almost always reach for this one, which made it kind of, it made it more appealing to me. And I do, this is like one of the best shades. I don't have any other shades like this one. It's kind of like a dual chrome, so it's got like some, you'll probably never pick it up on my camera. So you can see like it's got a little bit of silver in with the pink and the purples. So I do really like that shadow. But really, I only used this. I used it 3 times. Why? You know why? You know why I used it 3 times? Because I used this 3 times. So, also, next question. When I'm doing these types of videos, is it more handy for me to tell you which shades I use in the eyeshadow? Or is it okay to just like, or are you okay with the way I have it set up now? Because I am still like, this is my system that I use too. I want to show you if you haven't already seen. So I write everything down, everything's here. It's all good to go. Like even my nail polish, it's all there. I give myself an option to use it 5 times. Chances are I won't use it 7 times unless it's like the foundation that I'm going to use. And even today it's Saturday and I don't know if I'm going to put makeup on my face. I don't know if I want to because I feel like I don't need to. I feel very shiny though, if anything. We're getting there. This is a long week. I had a lot of stuff. I only pulled out one lipstick because I don't wear lipstick very often. This is the MAC one that I have. This is just a mini. I like getting mini things because I don't like full size. You know why I don't like full size? Because it's a waste of everything in my opinion. Unless it's one of those like holy grail, like I cannot live without it products, like my butter bronzer. Yes, I want a full size of my butter bronzer. Anything else though, I am perfectly happy with mini sizes. I love how small ColourPop eyeshadows are. It makes them better for me for some reason. I always say that I wish that things would be smaller. I just don't see the need to have everything be so big.
Is that just me or do other people agree with me? I don't know. I'm feeling sassy today, guys.
This is one of those things. This is my Wet n Wild. This is my highlighting powder in Mega Glow. This is Precious Petals. It's just like if this was like a smaller size, I think it would be just as effective and I think I'd go through it quicker. So, and I also use a lot of makeup. That being said, I love this eyeshadow. This is my L'Oreal eyeshadow in the shade Amber Rush. I only wore it once though, so I think I'm gonna keep it maybe for next week. It's just the best. Rose gold in the world. I have quite a few rose gold eyeshadows. It's my favorite shadow color. If I'm gonna go for a shadow and I know I want it and I'm like, you know what I would like? I'd like a rose gold one. This works for it, so I do enjoy this. These are not cheap. This was like $10 for a single eyeshadow. So actually that's not too bad, but for drugstore, I don't know. I ramble. All right, we're getting there. We're down to the nitty gritty. We're almost there. This is a single eyeshadow from Shop Miss A. This is their AOA Studio. I like this stuff. It was only $1. It's very pretty. Like, look at that. Very nice single eyeshadow. Only use this once this week. I don't reach for my single eyeshadows as much as I should. I know that. That is actually, you know what's funny? You know when I use those? When I use the Misunderstood palette, because I use those 2 neutral shades. That's the thing. I just don't feel that any of these shimmers go with those shades. I don't know why. I know that they're just like transition shades. I know this. I'm not stupid. Or am I? I don't know. I feel a little hyper right now. It's not a terrible thing. So, oh, I lied. I had 2 lipsticks this week. I also had this one from Wander Beauty. I have been just obsessed with Wander Beauty lately. Like, they're so good. I love this because it comes with a liner on one end. And then it's got a lipstick on the other. Such a deep, vampy plum shade. I really, really do enjoy this. I'm going to keep using that and I like it. I like it. It wears off well, if that makes sense. I hate lipsticks that wear off like unevenly and they're like patchy and they annoy me. And you know, I'm picky. There's just no other way to put that. I feel like I used a million items this week too. We're at 24 minutes and I've been talking for way longer than that. All right, eyebrow pencil of the week was my Rodial Glamo Brow. So this is a precision eyebrow pencil. I really, really like this. It has a spoolie on the end. I did not use it today, but I like it. It's awesome. Came in a look fantastic. That's how much I have left. I'm gonna cry a little bit when I run out, but that's okay because I have other stuff I can use. And that, my friends, is everything for this week. So these are my products. I did use this every single day, so that would probably be 5 times. Let me just check. Oh, no, I only used it 4 times, because I didn't write it down, because I forgot to put my brows on one day before work.
What an idiot.
But do you like any of these products? Or any of them your ride or die? Or are you kind of like me on some of them where you're like, I don't know. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm absolutely so excited you guys wanted to sit through this with me. Let me know, do you enjoy these types of videos? I have another one coming up next week. I do them every week. This is like, if anything, you're gonna see me talk about the stuff I've used through the week. I will now say goodbye and please enjoy these photographs that I'm about to put up of some of the different looks I created this week using these makeup products. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.